There goes Ray again on the outside.
Here we go, 2 to go, and Johnny Ray and Robin Harms both go through on Andrew Pitt, and this makes it very interesting. Neither of these two have won a race, and Harms hits the front! Harms hits the front for the first time. Now it's gloves off.
Yeah, well, this is good racing. Now the intensity's going to grow.
Understatement of the year. Pitt, Harms and Ray at 170 miles an hour, heading towards turn 3. Brakes on. No time for brakes. Nobody's braking. Harms goes back into second. Ray hits the front. He was down in 6th, having made a mistake at Kevin Schwantz some 10 laps ago. His teammate and buddy is right there with him. Wouldn't call them buddies, as Pitt takes a look over his shoulder to see who's there. And guess what? It's 25, Josh Brooks from Australia, who too is very hungry. Look at these two side by side down the stadium section. The Czechs were supposed to be sunbathing. They're on their feet now. Wow!
Look at Brooksy. Brooksy is right.
He's there. He's there. He's coming.
He's going to do that same thing again. Let's remember, there's still basically 1.5 laps of this race to go. These guys are getting serious now. They've pulled out all the stops. They're not going to. Whoever's in 4th place knows that now they have to get desperate and start passing the group. Otherwise, they're not going to be up near the front to do it.
Steve, you've raced at the sharp end on these tyres. How much grip is there left?
Well, they're still hanging in there pretty good. They're about 1 second a lap off the pace, but you know, no one's getting a really good run at it because they're just dicing. Johnny Ray in the lead.
Just about the Northern Irishman who came from the British Championship last year as he dives and flies up to the top of the hill here in Brno. What an historic victory it would be for him if he could make it over his teammate. And that's, I think, the biggest thing of all, is he doesn't want to win on a day when his teammate and the championship leader isn't in there or has crashed in the dirt. He wants to do it now. And here comes Pitt. Ooh, up the inside. Andrew Pitt.
Good move by Pitt. And that's the right place to be, where Andrew Pitt is.
That's the move at the last lap, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the move, but also, Ray's pulled out a big gap there.
Well, relatively so, yeah.
But that gap is probably enough that Andrew Pitt won't be able to slipstream him past into turn 1.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, so what that means is that takes out, we're on the last lap now, that takes out 1 passing opportunity left.
Okay then, talking of which, Pitt has a chance here coming up at turn 3. Does he take it?
Not here, because we know that Johnny Ray is super strong into this next left-hand corner.
Here we go.
He's not going to be here. For the first third of the lap, Johnny Ray should theoretically be able to hold on.
Look at the two Stiggy boys fighting it out with each other, Brooks and Harms. And Brooks comes through on Robin Harms.
Brock passes Suzuki now too. Poor old Veneman's been shuffled back to 5th place.
And somebody came out worse there, but that's the back marker letting him through, I think. Here we go then, the two 10-Carter boys then. Teammates, not today. It's not teamwork, it's not synchronized flying here in Brno. This is an all-out fight. This is war down the hill here, and it's all going to end possibly in tears, or it's going to end in tears of joy for Johnny Ray, his first ever victory. For Andrew Pitt, it would be just as special as well. He leads the championship. Tell me about it.
Andrew now has got to think about lining him up into this bottom corner here. He's the big drive onto the back straight. If he can get a bit of a slipstream down here and go down the inside, what he can do then is just like push Johnny a little bit wide. There he goes.
Whoa! And somehow he holds on to it.
See the front wheel there. The front wheel almost locking as well. These guys are absolutely on the limit. What that means now is Andrew can't do it into this next flip-flop. He's got to line it up to get him up the hill into that last left before the right, the start-finish.
Well, 4 corners to go. Andrew Pitt, the former world champion and championship leader, the hardest foe of all here at Brno, taking on Johnny Ray. Just 2 corners to go for the young Northern Irishman. He slides sideways into the last chicane. Surely the Red Bull man has got it. He's holding off Pitt. Pitt will make one more attempt to try and take the lead, but he can't do it. He hasn't got the drive, or has he? Side by side they're going to be as they cross the line. But Johnny, he is good. Johnny be good in Brno. Fantastic stuff by Johnny Ray. He takes victory for Great Britain, his first ever in international racing, and what a way to do it. The 10-Carter boys will be celebrating tonight, but Johnny Ray, well, what can you say? All season long, since we first saw him race in Losail in the Middle East, we've known that he had it in him. He came to Phillip Island, and we finally sat down with him. He was cool as a cucumber, and ever since then, it's only been a matter of time. And what a way to do it. And that was pure adrenaline and skill. Here comes a man I know, or feel in my water anyway, that is going to be a champion at some point. His first international win.
We got, mate. Gratulujemo zástupci týmu